I had to keep them because I got log. Meanwhile, yeah.
Okay. I've stopped giggling now. Sorry, I can feel it. It's dwelled.
It's dwelled,
Not dwelling.
Dwelled.
2, 3.
12.
Hi! My name's Alice.
My name's Ben.
I'm Laura.
I'm Emily.
And over the next 30 days, we're going to be doing something really exciting. It's called 30 Days Wild. It's a challenge where every day over the next 30 days, we're going to be doing something to do with nature. And we're going to be telling you guys about it as well, making short videos, sending pictures and all that sort of stuff. Not all of us together. That would be a bit much, wouldn't it? But each one of us independently are going to be doing something and posting it online and sharing it with each other, and also challenging you guys to do it as well. So to start with, obviously we've got all of us in a woodland right now. We're going to be going around and seeing what we can find that we can talk about that has something to do with the natural world. And Emily, you're going to be starting, so we're going to get out the picture and see what you have to say about it.
Shoot. Yes. So I'm Emily, and I would like to kick us off next to my most favourite tree I have ever found. I love trees, they're wonderful. Laura, she loves trees too, but I love them. I don't really know much about them though, other than the fact that I like to hug them from time to time. Gotta give a tree a little bit of love. But over the next 30 days, hopefully I will learn a bit more and you guys can share all your tree knowledge or go out and hug a tree too. But I'd like to introduce you to this beautiful ancient tree. The one thing I do know is that this tree is 200 years old. How amazing, look at how gnarled it is. It does house a little bird as well, always wonderful, encouraging wildlife. But of course, a way people do work out how old a tree is by looking inside it. Now hopefully no one will go down chopping trees, it's not what we're going to encourage here, but maybe if a big storm has passed and a tree has fallen down, we can tell by reading the rings, counting the rings, how old a tree is. I find that amazing. I'm going to learn much more about trees over the next 30 days. So that's my very short and sweet introduction to my favourite thing about this woodland walk. I'm going to take you over to Laura now, who's got her favourite. Okay, so we're going to go on a little bit of a walk now. I'm going to go this way. Oh, Ben's already off. Let's go and see what we can find. Now, I did spot something in a tree actually, so thank you for starting off with trees, Emily. That's okay. Very fitting. So we're going to go over to this one, slightly different, not as knobbly as the other one over there. But we are going to have a look. I don't know if you can see this in the camera. I'm going to have a look at this in here. Now, if we can position it, we might be able to see what looks a bit like a bird box, but it's not a bird box. What it's been created into is a beehive. Now I absolutely love bees. Sometimes people are a little bit scared of bees because they buzz around. It's just, if we're looking for it, if you come through here, you can still probably hear me, but we'll have a look to see in the box as well. So again, it looks like a bird box, but it is a hive. So you could try and encourage bees because they are amazing. As I said, a lot of people think that bees are a little bit scary, but they're not. They actually help us. They help us with honey. I love honey on my toast or things like that. And also they pollinate things as well. So as they fly off, getting the pollen, they pass it around and letting other things grow. So we really need to give them a little bit of love. So you might not want to make a whole hive in your garden, but why not plant some wildflowers? You can get seeds from lots of different shops. And just plant them out, they'll grow and then they will continue to grow because of those bees. So that's something we can all do, and that's what I think I'm going to go through on this journey of 30 Days Wild, looking at different things we can all do to help encourage wildlife. Okay, so I think I'm going to pass on to Alice now. So
me?
We're gonna pass on to Alice. Here she is,
Hi.
the camera.
That's going to be right up my nose.
That's okay. It's all natural. It's all wild. So let's have a look where we're going here.
Right, we're going to go to a place. Well, I really enjoy doing this. I'm going to struggle with the camera. Might not be looking in the right way, but it should be fine. Right, so right now we're going to one of my favourite pastimes. We're going to do a little bit of blackberry picking.
Yummy.
Now Ben has pointed me. He's invading my part of the 30 Days Wild. Move out the way, thanks. So right now, that was a bit mean, wasn't it? We are by a blackberry tree. It's actually down a slope, so I'm going to try and get a blackberry and potentially die in the process, but hopefully it will be fine. And blackberry picking is awesome. I think most of us have done that activity where you go out with your family and you look for blackberries. They're really tasty. Ben and I did it the other day. It's really fun. You can do it most of the parts in England. In fact, we did it in central London. This is central London in this wood where we are right now. And let me see if I can get some blackberries for you to see. And I'm going to try them, see how they taste. These are a little bit small. We've got a few. There's one back there, but I think I might actually fall over whilst getting them. And blackberries, they are so cool. Did you know that they have loads of antioxidants in them, blackberries? And you can kind of tell that by the blackness of their outside. So not only is it an antioxidant, but it can also help us concentrate, helps brain power, has something called flavonoids in a blackberry, which is also called a thimbleberry as well. That's another word for a blackberry, or a lawyer as well. Sounds a bit strange, that one. But yes, so thimbleberries or blackberries, if you eat lots of them, they can be really good for concentration. That's what the flavonoid will do, gives you that brain power, really, really important. And also really tasty as well, and a fun activity too. So I don't know if you can hear that. Let me just do a little bit of a blackberry test. Now Ben and I, when we were walking around here the other day, we did our blackberry test, and if it's got ants on it or creepy crawlies, the likelihood is that it tastes a little bit sweeter than some of the other things around. Do you know you can actually eat the leaves of a blackberry as well? So let's see if we can get a leaf. Shall I eat a leaf?
Yeah.
Is that a bit much? So they used to, oh no, it's got spikes on it. But they used to use these. Ben's looking at me like I'm crazy. So they used to eat these leaves when they had gum problems or any sort of gum pain to help with anti-inflammatory properties. So it's a really good way, sort of natural health. And I've said I'm going to eat it now, so I'm going to. I'm going to try the blackberries first, because I feel like that's going to taste a bit nicer than the blackberry
All in
leaf,
together,
which you
maybe.
can actually put in a tea. Laura's saying all together, so I'm gonna do that.
Here we go. Nice.
Now the blackberries are actually making the leaf taste a lot nicer than it is. I wouldn't necessarily recommend going and eating the leaf. Wait, wait. It's not so bad actually. But it's quite tasty. So all in all, thumbs up for the blackberry part of 30 Days Wild. So why don't you go out and pick a blackberry yourself and hashtag it 30 Days Wild, like we are going to be doing. And this is day one of our challenge. Learning about all the wonderful blackberries and all the other animals in the wood. Now, animals, wildlife. So we're gonna go and pass you over to Ben now. I'm digesting this blackberry, and he's gonna tell you about something else.
Okay, well, hi guys, nice to meet you all. We're going to take a little bit of a walk down this way now, and I'm going to talk to you about something that people quite often don't get very excited about, but I absolutely do. This is what I do all the time. Anytime I'm on holiday or just have a bit of spare time, I always go looking for bugs. And this is exactly the kind of place you want to go looking for them. So this, like I said, it doesn't look too exciting. It's just a pile of logs. But actually it's a lot more than a pile of logs. It is a bug paradise, because it gives them a nice little place to hide away from the big bad world. Now bugs do loads of really important jobs. Not only are they pollinators, they're also detritivores. Now that basically means that they eat all of the trees and leaves and branches that fall down onto the floor, like this sort of stuff, and they turn it into soil. And then the trees take the soil. It's a bit unscientific, but they make all the air that we breathe. So they do a really, really important job. And this is exactly the kind of place that they love to live. And the brilliant thing is, you can actually put things like this in your garden. Just choose a little corner, put some natural materials, some sticks, some stones, and what it'll do is completely transform your garden or a park that you're in, which is basically just a green space, into a living extension of your life. So absolutely, just get a little pile of logs, a little bug hotel. You'll be doing a fantastic job for all of our little invertebrate friends. And that is what I was here to tell you all about, our lovely bugs, because I absolutely love them. I'm joined now by the lovely Emily and Laura, and that is my little portion of 30 Days Wild. I hope you all have a wonderful time getting outside and seeing the wild world. We absolutely love to do it all the time. Apart from that, I think it's bye-bye for now.
Yeah, see you over the next 30 days.
Bye.
Bye.
That was so much fun.
I actually think that went